Hello everyone, myself Pushpendra Bajaj. I am by profession mechanical engineer and I am teaching you physics. So today's topic is acceleration. Okay, so what is acceleration? We are going to read it in detail. Okay, so जब कभी हम जैसे हम बचपन में साइकिल चलाते थे, ओके साइकिल चलाते थे तो तब क्या होता था, कभी हमने धीरे स्पीड से साइकिल चलाई, कभी थोड़ा अगर कोई हमारा फ्रेंड आगे निकल रहा था तब हम क्या करते थे, थोड़ा फास्ट स्पीड से साइकिल को चलाने, पैडल उसके ज़्यादा स्पीड से अपन मूव करने लग जाते थे. ओके, तो क्या होता था उसके अंदर कभी स्पीड कम होती थी, कभी वेलोसिटी कम होती थी, कभी क्या होता था वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज़ होती थी, कभी वेलोसिटी कम होती थी, कभी इंक्रीज़ होती थी, फिर कभी डिक्रीज़ होती थी. तो इसी को क्या बोलते हैं, चेंज. एक्सेलरेशन क्या होता है, चेंज इन वेलोसिटी, विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम इज नोन एज acceleration. Okay, change in velocity with respect to acceleration is known, change in velocity with respect to time is known as acceleration. Okay, so we are going to compute it out. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, so first we are going to see this acceleration is, for example we can take if a particle starts from point A. Okay, it travels to distance x with velocity v1 in time t1 to b, and then it travels to point C with velocity v2 and time t2. Okay, so what will be velocity from point A to point C? It is what is acceleration? Acceleration will be v2 minus v1 upon t2 minus t1. This is the acceleration of a particle moving from point A to point B. Okay, v2 minus v1 upon t2 minus t1. This is the acceleration. Okay, this is basically average acceleration. What is this? This is the average acceleration. Why is average acceleration? Because we are not taking it into account at a particular instant of time. We are taking into account of from A to point C. Okay, we are taking it from point A to point C. So this will be, this is T1 and this is T2. Okay, this is T1 and this is T2. You need to understand it very carefully because this is average acceleration. Okay, so what is this is average acceleration. Now what is instantaneous acceleration? There is a new term called instantaneous acceleration. Okay, so what is instantaneous acceleration? Instantaneous acceleration is acceleration which is defined at a particular point. How we can calculate it? So let's see. For example, if a particle is moving from point A to point C, okay, point A to point C, at a point. Okay, let's see motion of a particle with a constant acceleration. So if a particle starts from point O, which is the origin point, it ends to point C. Okay, what is the starting velocity at point O? It is u. Okay, starting velocity is u and its final velocity is, initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. Initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. Okay, so acceleration is A equals to dv upon dt. A is equals to dv upon dt. So by cross multiplication dv equals to a into dt, a into dt. So by integrating it, by integrating both the sides, by integrating both the sides, we get dv equals to integration of a dt. Okay, integration of a dt. Okay, so now we have to put limit on this. So initial velocity is u and final velocity is v. Okay, initial velocity is u and final velocity is v, and time is from 0 to time t, 0 to t. Okay, by integrating it, we will get integration of dv is v. Okay, integration of dv is v. Okay, why? Because integration of dx is x. Okay, u to v equals to a is constant, a will come outside. What is integration of dt? It's t. Okay, from 0 to t, from 0 to t. So what we will get? Upper limit minus lower limit, v minus u equals to a upper limit t, lower limit 0. So what we will get? V minus u equals to a t. So v is equals to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion. First equation of motion. First equation of motion. Okay, I forgot telling about you that acceleration is a vector quantity. Acceleration is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Okay, because velocity is inculcated in this acceleration. Okay, velocity is there, so displacement will be there. Displacement is a vector quantity. As displacement is, so how we can write it? D by dt into x upon dx upon dt. Okay, so what we will get? D square x upon dt square. Okay, so we can write acceleration equals to d square x upon dt square. Okay, so this is the first equation of motion. Now we will derive second equation of motion. Okay, so I am erasing it. Okay, now what we can put at v is equals to dx upon dt. So dx upon dt equals to u plus at, equals to u plus at. So by cross multiplication, dx will equals to x dt plus u at into dt. Okay, by integrating it from 0 to x, by integrating both sides, so dx is equals to integration of x dt, u integration of u dt plus at dt, integrating it. Okay, so we have to put limits. Limits is from 0 to x, 0 to x, and velocity is from v to 0 to here time is encountered. Okay, time is encountered, so we have to put limit of 0 to t, and here also 0 to t. By integrating it, integration of dx is x, and it will 0 to x equals to u is constant. Okay, u is constant because u is not a function of t, that's why u came out, and dt, integration of dt is t, 0 to t plus a, integration of x dx is x square by 2. Okay, x square by 2. So what will be integration of dt? T dt, it will be t square upon 2 from 0 to t. Okay, from upper limit minus lower limit, x minus 0 is x equals to upper limit is t, lower limit is 0, so it will be ut plus half at square. This is the second equation of motion. Okay, this is the second equation of motion. Okay, now we will derive third equation of motion. So by taking first equation, this is the first equation of motion. V equals to u plus at by squaring both the sides, so v square is equals to u plus at whole square, so it will be u square plus 2at plus a square t square is u square plus 2at plus a square t square. Okay, so by taking common from here, so v square equals to u square plus 2at and t square, so at will be common, so what we will get next, 2 plus 80 sorry, we are taking common 2a is getting out common, 2a, so what we will get, t plus 80. Okay, t plus 80. Okay, sorry here 2a ut will be there, so ut plus 80, a common लिया ना, at square, sorry ut plus 80 square. Okay, ut plus 80 square, 2 will be common, so there will be half. Okay, ut plus half at square will be x, so v square equals to u square plus 2ax. This is the third equation of motion. Third equation of motion with a constant acceleration. Okay, this is the equation of motion. Okay, so first equation of motion is v equals to u plus at, second is x equals to ut plus half at square, and third is v square equals to u square plus 2ax. Okay, now one more point we have to note in acceleration is that if a particle moving with v equals to 2 meter per second and v equals to 4 meter per second square, v equals to 6 meter per second square, so this is the acceleration. If a particle moving with this velocity, for example 0, v equals to 10 meter per second, v equals to 8 meter per second, v equals to 6 meter per second, and v equals to 4 meter per second. So this is retardation. Or deceleration. Okay, because velocity is decreasing with moving in x direction, so this is the retardation or deceleration. This is the acceleration with the increasing velocity. Okay, acceleration with increasing velocity. I told you velocity acceleration is a vector quantity. Acceleration is a vector quantity, and it is a vector quantity, and its unit is acceleration velocity upon time, ds upon dB upon dt, unit is meter per second and its unit is meter per second into second, its unit is meter per second square. So this is complete about acceleration. So we are going to deal with numericals on this. So this is the question. It is saying a car started from point a car started from point a car started from 0 and it travels to 30 t equals to 30 second, and acceleration versus time graph is given. So it is saying that find the distance traveled and draw distance versus time graph, distance versus time graph. Okay, it is saying distance traveled in 0 to 30 second and draw distance versus time graph. Okay, distance versus time graph is also we want to draw. So let's start. So first of all at origin, what is the first we need to calculate distance. Okay, we need to calculate distance. So s is equals to ut plus half at square. S is equals to ut plus half at square. So what is the velocity at point O? It is 0. Initial velocity is 0 and time interval is 0 to 10 second. Time interval is 10 second and velocity is 0. So s will be 0 into 10 plus half into acceleration is 5. Okay, acceleration is 5 into t square. T is what? 10 square 100. Okay, 10 square. So it is 5 into 100 upon 250. It is 250 meter. 250 meter. It is the distance is 250 meter from point it's point O, point A, B, from point A to point B, from point A to B. Okay, from point A to B. Okay, so velocity at point A is velocity at point A. Okay, so A is equals to V by T. So acceleration is 5 at point A. Acceleration is 5 equals to what is velocity we need to calculate, and time is 10. So velocity is equals to 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. Okay, sorry, 5 into 10, 50 meter per second. 50 meter per second is the velocity at point A. Okay, at point B we need to calculate velocity at point B. So velocity at point B is A is equals to V by T. So A0 equals to V upon T is 10 second. Why we are taking 10 second in account? Because we have to calculate from point A to point B. So 20 minus 10 is 10. Okay, so velocity is equals to 0 meter per second. Velocity will be 0 meter per second. Okay, now forget about this part and let's consider this part from point A to from point B. So s is equals to ut plus half at square. For point A and point B, A is the initial point and B is a final point. A is the initial point and B is a final point. So at A, velocity at A, u is equals to 50 meter per second and time is 10 second and acceleration is 0. Okay, acceleration is 0. Okay, so s will be equals to s is equals to 50 into 10 plus half into 0 into 10 square. Okay, it will be equals to 50 into 10, 500 meter plus 0. So it is equals to 500 meter from point A to B. Okay, and this is from point S from 0 to A it is 250 meter. It is 250 meter. S is equals to 500 meter. Okay, so from point B to point C, from B to C, you need to understand here one thing, that if at any part acceleration is zero, then it is not necessary that velocity will also zero. Okay, if at any part acceleration is zero, then it is not necessary that velocity will also zero. Why? Because you have seen that if you are moving on a cycle, if you are pedaling a cycle, okay, sometimes you get accelerated and sometimes you are moving with a constant, sometimes you pedaling constantly. So at that time you are not zeroing your velocity, but you are moving with a constant velocity, and acceleration is not there because acceleration is zero, because you are moving with a constant velocity. v2 minus v1 upon time. Okay, v2 minus v1. Difference in velocity is not present, that's why acceleration is zero, but velocity is present, and difference in velocity is not present, that's why acceleration is zero and velocity will have some value. Okay, yeah, just note that point, I am erasing it. Okay, so here I created a mistake. So v is equals to u plus at. So v will be, u is 50 for point A. For point A is the initial velocity, A is 50 plus A into t is 0. So velocity will be 50 meter per second at point B. Okay, for point B, S is equals to ut plus half at square for a span of this 20 to 30 second. For a span of 20 to 30 second, u will be 50, t will be 10 second, and a is minus 5. A will be minus 5. So S is equals to ut, u into t is 50 into 10 plus half into a is minus 5 and t is 10 square. Okay, so S will be equals to 500 plus minus and 1 into 2, 5 into 100, so it is 50. So S will be equals to 500 minus 250, it is 250 meter. S will be equals to 250 meter. Okay, so this is this is distance will be distance is calculated. Okay, so now we have to plot a distance time graph. We have to plot distance time graph. We are also plotting velocity time graph. So first of all, what is distance at S equals to 0? From starting point it is 0, and for 10 second it is 250 meter. For 10 second it is 250 meter. Distance goes on increasing, and for S equals to A to B, from S A to B it is also again increasing from 500 to 250 to 500. Okay, and for B to C it is again 500. B to C it is again 250. For B to C it is 250 meter. It is 250 distance time graph. And what is velocity time graph? From 0 to 10 second, velocity is continuously increasing. Velocity is 50 meter per second. Velocity is here is 10 and here is velocity goes on increasing till 50 meter per second, 50 n. Okay, for 10 to 20 second velocity is constant, and for B to C velocity goes on decreasing, and it will be this. Okay, this is a velocity time graph. Okay, graph for distance time graph, which will be straight line until. Okay, that's all for today.